Hot take. Crazy. Let him sit down. Hot take. Him doing this is also part of the problem. Not trying to be a Mr. Pick Me over here, you know what I'm saying? Well, actually. But, like, the reason the family fell apart is also because he is stepping out of it like this and being like, y'all just deal with it too, you know what I'm saying? If you're committed to the family, you still gotta be committed to the family, you know what I'm saying? In that situation, traditionally speaking, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, man is supposed to, like, you know, be like, yo, everybody calm down, let's relax, keep the tones down, keep the language down, keep the name calling down, continue the conversation, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying this is what I agree with, I'm just saying most households that I've seen, like, even that are a lot more progressive, right, that, like, it's still kind of like certain thing the man kind of deals with, certain thing the woman kind of deal with. It just depends, you know what I'm saying? Just being realistic here, you know what I'm saying? Not saying one can't do the other, I'm just saying, you know, saying how it kind of is, you know what I'm saying? But stepping out like this also ain't the best at all. But I bet every single dude who watches is like, yeah, fuck his bitch ass kids and his bitch wife. You know what I'm saying? Like, Michael just got the rough end of the stick. Yeah, but he's not really keeping it. Let's keep it 10,000 in this situation. Not keeping it manly and shit like that. Like, if he really don't fuck with his life, he should do some changes. He should make some stuff clear to people. This and that. But him just being all fucking quiet and shy and just ducking out of the way, ain't manly shit about that. Keeping it 1,000 with you. That's why his wife is fucking bro in the house. Motherfucker caught me stealing his car, but didn't catch his wife's fucking, you know what I'm saying, going ha.
What do you want?
What's up, bro?
And I come by for that drink you offered, that's all.
I wasn't really serious about that.
What?
You're here, whatever. Sit. You're not gonna rob me again.
Man, I never robbed you. That was just a repossession.
Okay. You call it whatever you want to call it. I really don't care. What can I do for you?
Shit, I just came by to see if there's something I can help you with. I see you doing well for yourself.
Look, I'm retired.
Ain't you a bit young for the pipe, slippers, and staring at a fucking sunset?
You know, I've been in this game for a lot of years, and I got out alive. That makes me the right age. You look like a good kid. But if you want my advice, you give this shit up. You work hard, screw over everybody that you love. Hurt, rob, kill indiscriminately, and maybe, just maybe if you're lucky, you become a 3-bit gangster. It's bullshit. Go to college. Then you're gonna rip people off and get paid for it. It's called capitalism.
So what
Yo,
I saw the
Oldhead
other day
swear,
was like
bro.
when a corpse briefly reanimates itself and terrorizes everyone.
Motherfuckers that did crazy shit in their past will really hit you with, like, but I get it. It makes so much sense. I feel like people who have been in those same situations, like, it's not even regret. It's just like, they're like, yo, that was crazy how I made it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I get it. It's like when, because, like, everyone sees my tattoos, like, they're very visible, you know what I'm saying? They're all over me, like, you know what I'm saying, everywhere. And it's like, people will, like, really hit me with, like, oh, I really want, like, because like, there's plenty of generic ass, like, you know, responses people give me, like, oh, I love your tattoos. And there's like a way that, like, a flirtatious way they say it too, like, if it's like a woman and she's like, I really like your tattoo, like, you could tell when there's a flirt or when it's like, oh, I appreciate the work of the tattoos, you know what I'm saying? But, like, or the style of it, right? And it's like, it's either that or it's like some shit like, oh, I was thinking of getting my first tattoo, or I was thinking of, like, you know, getting more tattoos. And I always tell them, like, just don't do it. Don't do it. But I know they're gonna do it. Like, if they're real, they gonna do it regardless. Why the fuck you give a fuck what a random motherfucker tells you? But then, like, but like I'd rather just like let some of the motherfuckers who have like that like voice that's inside them that's like, oh man, just wait for like a sign or something for you to do stuff. You know what I mean? I might want to be like the voice that like changes the whole trajectory and is like, don't do it, just don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Because like I can't explain it. It's like I'm not against people getting tattoos, because obviously, come on, dog. I'm not gonna be like a anti-advocate for something I have. Obviously, it's a form of free expression. I just know that you do give off this vibe to like everybody else. That's like the situations where I think if I didn't have my tattoos, I would make people less uneasy. You can visibly tell when someone is uneasy with you being around. And I'm not like trying to be like, oh, that's like a person I don't want to be around anyways. Like sometimes it'd be like an older person and stuff like that, which I know a lot of them are very hateful in that. Don't get it twisted. I know that. But it's just like sometimes like I just spook people at times. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? There is good, I guess, like you could be like W aura or W, like, you know what I'm saying? Like there's times where it's like in situations like I could look like the toughest in the room. I could look like kind of like either craziest, like don't mess with me type of vibe, right? And then there's like other times where I'm just like, yo, I'm not the spooky, scary dude or crazy guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just a guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I get what it gives off. You get what I'm saying? So I really be hitting like, nah, don't do it to yourself, young one. Don't do it. Even though I'm like 29, but like, you know, I'm engaged, I think. You know what I'm saying? I'm there. I'm about to be there, right? At 30, I think it's when it starts, but like, I'm cool with being an unk or whatever, right? I'm just like, you ain't got to do all that. You really don't got to do all that. Like, yes, some tattoos, sure, but like, you don't got to do all that. But if you do all that, it's like, I'm not trying to give too much advice here, but it's like, just know you probably not ever gonna have like I don't see myself ever like landing one of those like desk jobs, you know what I'm saying? Like those mythical ass desk jobs where you just check a couple emails, do a couple of this, and you have like good health insurance and a good fucking salary. Like they might already be gone in the U.S. as we speak, right? But like I never pictured myself doing that, and I know for a fact you get into a couple of interviews with me, you see all the ink, and you're like, nope, can't do it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's the only thing that's really a drawback to these tattoos, and like police are gonna treat you a little bit worse for sure. Like there's like if you're in like situations with the police, they automatically assume, because you know most people automatically assume there's bias everywhere. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Let's get back to it.
One right.
What you saw the other day was a guy dealing with pests.
I guess I never saw myself as just a fucking pest.
Well, and today's lesson's all about humility. Tomorrow we'll try a training montage.
A training what?
Nothing. I was just lost in an 80s movie fantasy.
Yeah, I can see you spend a lot of time there.
Yeah, as much as I can.
So that's why you here in Vinewood then, right?
Maybe I'm here because I'm just an idiot who thinks
Facts.
that imported palm trees are a good substitute for not really knowing what the fuck you're doing on this earth.
Jesus, man. You a good time, you know that.
I tell you what. Least I can do is buy you that beer. There's a little bar I like. It's not too far from here. Let's go.
All right, man. I'm following you.
Alright, bro.
Let's take Amanda's car.